Hey lovely people, welcome to my studio and welcome to my face. Haven't seen that one for a while, huh? Fluidart experience. I'll be there from a beginner's class to a compositioning class, advanced swiping, an experimental class, and also scoop and drags and transfer swipes. I'm ready to show you how to do this, and I'm super excited to meet all of you and just have a fun weekend. It's gonna happen in November 17th till the 19th. We're gonna have dinner together. We have question and answers. I'm amongst big people, so that's a little scary. It's gonna be all under one roof, which is so awesome. See that? We did that last week. I told you I used way too much paint. And I also promised you to show you how it can look like if you use the same colors, same size of a canvas. Well, approximately, I think it's a little smaller, but less paint. It turned out awesome. I don't know if you can see that in this light. So here's my Southern Ocean Blue that I used. There's my nickel laser gold that I used. Here you can see it stretched out with a scoop and drag. That's what I did. This here is the same color, but it's not as stretched out. I had way too much of that blue on here, and you can tell it stayed thick on there. You can even see that there's the cell activator on top of this, but it sunk straight down, while here you have a little bit of depth in there. So overall, it has great cells. It's a little dark. I'll hang it this way. All right, for now. I will show you today the second part of my nickel laser gold Southern Ocean Blue painting by using less paint. Remember, Fluidart experience. I'm on board. You can learn from me all kinds of stuff. If you're not familiar with the technique that I'm using, you can book a beginner's class and then you can add on any of my courses. Booking starts today, August 28th, and I am so excited. Get your tickets, get excited. Like me. We're gonna paint the second painting now, and in the end, I'll compare those two so you see what happened. See us. Here we are. This is my white pillow, and I start adding my paints. Similar as to last time, I start with Matisse Southern Ocean Blue. So I used the same color combination in my last video, and I told you I will do another one with just the right amount of paint, which is, let's be honest, barely possible. But here I am trying. This is Interference Gold by Golden mixed with my pouring medium. And this is the other star of the show, Golden's Nickel Azo Gold. Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. Later I will add black to that and drizzle some of the other paints on top of the black, make it wild. I'm intending to not intend. So I will let you watch my wild swiping. And what I'm trying to do with my swiping is to grab as much paint possible and move it as far as possible, so I get the most thin layer I can get. This way I make sure that the white from underneath is able to shine through, and depending on how thick your colors are on top of that white, the lighter or darker the color appears. That's what gives that technique this depth and third dimension. And if you have too much paint, it's harder to move all that paint across the white. I will be back in the end so we can compare the two paintings. Can you see the difference of the depth? We have so much more lighter parts. With the blue, for example, see how much depth you're getting? You only get that depth by spreading out your paints enough. You can't spread them out enough if you use too much paint. You also can't spread them out enough if your paint is too thick. So if you're able to spread out your paints better, you get variation. You can see how thin, for example, the yellow gets here and the white is shining through from underneath. Same here. You get more depth. I'm gonna show you those guys next to each other. Number two, that is. And that's the first one. But I sure like this one better, since you can see so much more of the colors and you can see more, almost like a watercolor effect. That happens when your paint is fairly thin and you're able to spread it out. You can change the pressure of your palette knife, which you can learn in my class. Remember, Fluidart Experience classes go on sale today. If you use more pressure, you can get deeper towards your pillow paint, which makes the other paint on top thinner. It's hard to explain, but I hope you can follow me. So the white shines through more, the paint on top gets more translucent because it's a thinner layer, and you can vary the amount you keep on your pillow. I know it's complicated, and I'm sorry to say, but experimentation and practice will help you figure this out. I'm here to get you on the right track. Shoot me a question regarding my classes or the technique, and I'm freaking excited about what's happening right now. All right, enough. Book your classes. Check out all the other teachers. Like I said, credible people. Be good. Bye-bye.